Everyone you see enough, give it up for Mr. Conrad Garcia.
How's everyone doing? Splendid? Yes. I have to say I don't consider myself a comedian, but rather a storyteller. Yeah. So follow me on my journey of what I like to call my life. Let's open the book. Oh, butterflies in the sky. I think twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. You want to hold my hand? A reading rainbow, reading rainbow, reading rainbow. Woo! Yeah. I actually have to say, I'm a simple guy. I love the simple things. Like a smile from a woman. It's so sexy. Because if her lips are smiling up here, her lips are smiling down here. What goes with a good smile? A good laugh. Ooh, it makes me feel so good. Unless she's deaf, then it sounds like kind of sounds like a ghost. I'm so sorry. So rude. Is there any deaf people in the crowd? Again. Is there any deaf people in the crowd? No. Good. I like the crowd. Sweet. I actually have to say that I found the bug, the LOVE bug. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you. Because she's been there through the tough times, the good times. We don't argue. I know it sounds crazy, but we don't argue. It's pretty nuts. She's a great host. My friends love her. And sometimes I get jealous because it feels like they're there to see her and not me. She's an exhibitionist. She loves when things happen and people watch. You know, I have to say, she left me for a little bit and she actually came back. Man. Football season and I love each other. Oh my God, I so miss it. It's crazy she doesn't get jealous. She even gives me advice about women. One, I love to spread the defense. And when I mean defense, I mean legs. Yummy. I love to plug the hole while she's coming. I love to go deep into her playbook. I love to pull out the win with seconds left on the clock. And ladies, even when I go down, I still win. I still win. I know I look happy-go-lucky, but I have pet peeves, I'm not gonna lie. And it's actually when people say words incorrectly. They say it incorrectly. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. If it wasn't you, I apologize. But I hate it. For example, my friends and I, we went to this bar. We were super hungry, and we ate at this restaurant. It was called One Cock. No, that's not the joke. It's really called One Cock. WONKOK. But when I go in there, I feel like one cock is more than enough for me. So, order the food, I have to use the restroom, I open the door, and then I see this guy's nose is bleeding profusely. And I'm just like, oh, sorry, bro. And he's like, why do you have to say sorry to me? You didn't do this to me. It's the weather, the humanity, you know? The precipitation in the air, duh. And I was like, oh, cool. And I walked to the urinal, and while I'm peeing, I'm thinking, this guy knew the word precipitation, but did not know the word humidity? That's weird. That's really weird. So, about a couple days, I went to my apartment, and I heard this ruckus between my neighbors and the manager, and they're going back and forth, and it was kind of crazy. So the next day, I see my neighbor to avoid all the awkwardness. Oh my gosh, thunder! Nuts. Crazy. And then I saw my neighbor, and I'm just like, oh, how's everything? And she goes, my husband, and he has the high blood pressure, and his job is just so much. I could see feels better. Then I walk to my car and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, she felt poopy. That's super weird. Because with me, I feel devastated. So, I have to say that I actually just got my car. Yeah. Thanks. I actually got into an accident. Oh, you're thinking because I'm Asian, correct? No, I wasn't even near my car. It got hit while it was parked, and it was hit by a Mexican dude. And he had insurance, so shame on you. Stereotypes are not always true. Not always true. So, anyway, I had to take the bus. I'm sitting down, and I see this giant of a man. He's walking towards me. He had a bald head. He had scary glasses, wife beater, Dickies, Cortezes, and he had tats galore. And he even had the tats on his face, and it had like 3 teardrops. And then there was a puddle with ducks. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Dexter! And he kept going like, what? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the Ghetto Mighty Ducks. So anyway, I'm sitting down, and I see him from the corner of my eye. He fell asleep. He got a picture of this. He's like this. And the bus starts moving. He fell asleep. You got a picture of him. I'm not exaggerating. He's like this. Makes a sudden left, and you see him do this. Grabs onto the pole, takes out his wallet, and starts counting. 100, 200, 300, 400. And I look at his face, and I'm like, oh my gosh, his nose is bleeding profusely. And being the guy that I am, I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, is there anything that I can do? And he goes, why do you have to be sorry you didn't do this to me? It's the weather, the humanity, duh! And while he's walking, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, where do I get the Cholo dictionary? That's nuts. All right, thank you. Conrad Garcia, thank you so much.